Can you imagine what this sign used to say on this big tank?
Welcome to Parenting Matters Now, a source of parenting advice a few minutes at a time.
It's Dr. Roger Smith with Parenting Matters Now, and I want to relate to this sign as a picture of parenting. I am at a friend's business, dear friend from many years. We raised children together and been on some trips together. This is a business that he now runs. What they do is they remanufacture ice cream machinery. And so all of these things that you see around me are ice cream machinery, but we're not going to talk about ice cream. So if you can imagine that this is ice cream machinery, you may think that this says something about gallons. And what do you think? That L and a K and the T and the A, and on the other side of the tank, I saw it said 3,000 gallon. And so we know it's a 3,000 gallon milk tank that they reclaimed. And of course, it hasn't been cleaned up and brought up to new standards. But nonetheless, what we want to see is that sometimes we don't have the whole story with our children, and we see them as an incomplete picture. But we gather information as we're going along, helping our children to complete their story. Our children are in process, and quite often we see something like this, and it annoys us in our children that they are not quite mature. And it is our job to help them complete their sign, to complete the package. And as I would like to say, is that they're like a flower, and we're helping that bud to open up. And there are things that we can do to help them mature. And so, but it takes patience on our part. Parents quite often say that I don't have patience enough with my children. Well, one thing that will help you with patience with your children is to, first of all, understand where they are in their process, but also to keep in your mind the process or the end result. Where are they going? What are you hoping for them? And to always have a sense of the hope, the direction where you're going, so that will help you to be more compassionate, patient, kind. Yes, do we sometimes get frustrated with their irresponsibility? There's no doubt about that. But our frustration can be tempered when we keep in our mind the whole process. Just like this tank right here, it looks terrible right now. But if you could see the finished product whenever they're shipping these things out to China and to other parts of the country and all around the world, and there's a tremendous process of reclaiming something that was in poor condition. And that's like your child in process. And your job is to be the conditioner, maybe not the reconditioner, but the conditioner of their hearts, their attitudes, their information, helping them to discover what they need to know to be ready for their mission in life. And it's a great thing to be able to help your child discover their mission and to be equipped for that. Sometimes it's exposing them to other people that are good in that area. Sometimes it is giving them an event, an experience that would inspire them. We should be looking for ways to help our children find their mission, to complete their story. No longer would people look at their lives and go, what's up with them? They could look at their lives as their story gets filled out, and people will go, wow, that's what's up with them. And your job as a parent will be mostly done when that's done. So help them find their mission and complete their capacity. It's Dr. Roger Smith with Parenting Matters Now. Subscribe to Parenting Matters Now for more advice, or go to rogersmithmd.com to search for more topics. See you next time.